Hello everybody, welcome back to another American Truck Simulator video. I'm Big LT. So, since the last video, I bought some new maps. Or in this case, every single available map in the game. I told myself I was only going to get Montana, Colorado, and Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado, right? Well, at the time I'm recording this, I decided to put the game on sale. Or at least the maps and everything. Everything was on sale, except for Illinois. I had to buy that at full price. So, everything is here. And no, I'm not forgetting these three, because at the time I'm doing this, these three haven't even been available yet. It sucks that this one's not available. This is where I live. Not where I'm circling. It's like down here-ish. But yeah, like you travel along this, and it's like right over here. I've been to Mason City. I've been to Waterloo. Probably Cedar Rapids, Des Moines. I'm pretty sure I've been there. And they're like, this is so cool. They have this town. This is the town I was named after. And I've actually been there one time when I was in, well, I wasn't in school, but summer vacation at the time. I don't know, because I don't even know, like over here, I don't even know if they have the Devil's Tower. I'm thinking this camera is it. I think that camera spot right there is it, and that's where the Devil's Tower is located. So yeah, and my cousins used to live up here, close up here. It's called Hewlett, but I don't even know if they're even alive anymore. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of the tomfoolery. Let's get to trucking. So I am actually technically in Los Angeles, but we got stuff to do in San Diego. Now, I ain't going all the way to Amarillo, Texas, and I ain't going all the way to Illinois. So we're going to do this one. It's going to be a short one, but that's okay. I don't think I have the time to do a full... at least not right now. Not right now, I don't. So, we're going to get about like 10,000 from this, so it'll be fine. Alright. Here we go. Also, we got to fuel up before we leave. According to these arrows, I'm going to go the wrong way, but that, you know what? That is fine. I don't care. Okay, turn the engine off and let's fill her up. $7.52. Jeez, gas is so expensive. I blame the government. Turn this way. So even though we're in Los Angeles, it said that our delivery or our pickup is in. What's that train? That's a train. Awesome. Our pickup is in San Diego. Now, if we take a look at the map quickly, that's not the map. This is the map. Okay. So to get there, it's kind of just a stone's throw away. It's somehow part of San Diego over here. I don't know why, but regardless, we're going there. So let's go. Let's hope we find a train on the way to our destination. I mean, we already see one over there, but I mean like an actual railroad crossing. I have taken this road so many times just to get to my garage. You have no idea. This guy's not going to turn, so he's going to go straight. That's fine. We can get a little closer. There we go. There's the green light. Yeah, I wasn't like half expecting to buy all the DLC maps. It's not just the DLC maps I bought. I bought everything for this game. That includes like skins, different things to haul, like JCB and all that stuff. So we got a lot we can do, technically. We can go anywhere we want. Heck, if it were up to me, I do a road trip kind of thing But I'm not ready to make that commitment yet. So, while we're on our way to our destination, let me give you guys a little update of what's been going on in my life. First thing, besides the American Truck Simulator maps and DLCs, I actually pre-ordered GTA 6 for my PlayStation. I bought the $100 version because I feel like that's just the right thing to buy. Okay, come. I figured that was the right thing to do, was to buy the $100 version of the game. And currently, where I've been living, we've been having a lot of rain, a lot of storms. I think I even mentioned it in one of my recent Let's Play videos at the time I'm recording this, where I don't know if it was the Let's Play or the food review, but one of the two. There was thunderstorms going on during the day, thunderstorms going on during at night. Currently, at the time I'm recording this is the 4th of July. So, even though this video won't be actually uploaded on the 4th of July, I hope everybody had a happy 4th of July. I'm going to be watching the fireworks from the safety of my apartment because I can do that. And I don't have to go out in the crowds to the band shell, where everybody technically goes to... Gotta slow her down. Where everybody kind of goes to watch the fireworks. Unless you're like me and lives on the 6th floor of the apartment building, you can look south and see the fireworks just outside there. Now, before the pandemic and everything, our town used to shoot them off twice. There was one show on the 3rd, and then the one show on the 4th. But now they just do it on the 4th, and I don't know why they can't go back to doing the 3rd and the 4th. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I guess it's just, I don't mind just getting all the fireworks out of there on the actual 4th of July. I heard Washington, D.C. Had some extremely high temperatures out there, like 110 or 115 degrees out there. And they had that, I'd say it's a national fair, but I mean, as far as a fair is concerned, it's kind of a disappointment. Glad I don't go to anything like that. I've been to state fairs. I've been to the Minnesota State Fair. I've been to the Iowa State Fair, though the Iowa one wasn't as long, whereas like the Minnesota, I might have been there maybe like once or twice, but it was actually like a day's worth. And I don't remember if it was with family or something else, but I strictly remember going to at least 2 state fairs, Minnesota and Iowa. So, but anyway, also, I guess Farming Simulator, I mean, I would like to talk about Farming Simulator to you guys. That's okay, that's my turn. Glad nobody was right next to me. American Truck Simulator is actually where I was going with this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, but I mean they've announced Indiana and South Dakota, and I guess North Dakota would be after those or something. So I would imagine like once the Dakotas get released, then the next big one would probably be Minnesota. And if they do, I hope they add Austin, Albert Lee, Rochester. They would definitely be adding Minneapolis and St. Paul. I don't know if they would add Stewartville or Spring Valley. I don't know if they would add those, to be honest. Heck, when I was getting Iowa, I was half expecting to see maybe at least Cresco or Decorah, but no, they didn't add those ones. I was like, oh, that's kind of sad. Heck, I mean, I don't know if they would add it per se. It might be just kind of one of those like, it might be one of those like you blink it and you kind of miss things when we get it, but once that Minnesota gets added, I'm hoping maybe kind of like a little small, like just travel down the road kind of thing to see Lime Springs. I would love to see Lime Springs, you know, in the game. Even if it's just in the background, you can't really go there. It'd be kind of cool to see that. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it was like a, well, you can see it, but you can't go to it kind of situation. You know, like, it's kind of like, I heard in Las Vegas, even though I've been there, going into Las Vegas, you can go through Las Vegas, but you can't go down the strip. Which, sure, I get why. But you can see the buildings within the strip. You know, you can see all the casinos and hotels out there, but you can't go there. You just see them kind of out there in the background. So that's maybe like what I'm half expecting with, at least with one of the cities or one of the towns in that area. Like you can see it in the background, but you can't go there. Now, I don't know if they would do that per se, but regardless, it'd be kind of cool. So, but anyway, also about American Truck Simulator, I'm looking to record a lot more now. Granted, because I got a lot of the maps and everything, that's true, and I like to record as much of it as possible. Heck, I might even play it on my own time and kind of spawn somewhere else in the later video. See what happens, you know. All right, before we get into any more subjects, we gotta get this thing parked and loaded up. Let's see here, where? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Can I? No, I can't. Oof. Okay, hang on. So you can see it wants me to back in there. So I'm gonna have to back up from way back here. So we're gonna have to. That's a little too much. No, I can't. Okay. Let's do this slow as I can. We're fine. Alright, now we're gonna back it up going like this. If GTA's taught me anything, it's learning to back things up into a certain position. So let's see if that holds true. I'd have to do it in this view because I kind of suck doing it in first person without knowing where the hell I'm going. So that's why I'm doing it like this. And sorry if I'm revving the engine too much. Okay. Turn it. Am I turning it enough? A little too much. Well, maybe. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, we gotta position ourselves better now. We're getting there. Here we go, 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 here we go. A little too much. A little too far, too. Okay. Back it up. We're getting there. Okay. Just line it up. Straighten it out. Okay. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I'm gonna hit that, but that's okay. There we go. Okay. Drop the engine and let's load her up. We're loading, I believe it's fruit juice. Yep, fruit juice. Okay. Here we go. We're on our way to Huron, California. leaving San Diego for Huron. We're going to be there in about 6 hours. Within the game, not in real time. Obviously, you guys know that from looking at the videos. Time length. It's like, this is no 6 hours. No, but the game's telling me it's a 6-hour drive. It just depletes quickly when you go a certain distance. Basically, it's a 289-mile drive, but even then, like, those miles go by quick. All right. We're on our way. So, I want to bring up Farming Simulator, obviously. I'm pretty sure I brought this up before, but I'm going to bring it up again because I just like talking about it. So, we got our last DLC. And we still got the expansion left to go. Now, I heard that there's going to be another DLC that's kind of a surprise one. A lot of people are speculating that it's something called Pumps and Hoses. We got something like that on Farming Simulator 22. And I guess they're going to be doing it again or something for Farming Simulator 25. But that's not what I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk about the actual expansion. I'm still firmly believe it's going to be coffee. Coffee's going to be the new crop. I firmly believe that. I don't know what else it could be. Like, it's going to be a South American map. Now everybody's saying it is going to be in South America. And I'm expecting a brand new orchard, and that being for coffee beans. So I'm pretty sure coffee grows on trees. Or bushes, or whatever it is. Actually, I need to keep that on. You got the green. Do this. Now, I also heard that there's somebody making a mod that I think will work on all maps. I don't know. I don't have enough information to know exactly what's going on, but this is something I've been wanting, and apparently I'm not the only one. They're going to bring in peanuts, but there's going to be but it's a mod. It's not made by the people who make the game or whatever. It's an actual modder from the community who's doing this, like, harvester for peanuts, and there's probably going to be a lot of peanut type stuff. I'm excited, and I kind of want to do something similar if I become a modder for the game. Like, I want to do apples, I want to do oranges, I want to do like lemons, limes, just to name a few, and then kind of make productions for that. Okay. Whoop. I hit the edge of the road. So there's that little sound. Okay. I wouldn't mind cucumbers just to make pickles, I guess. There's oh, gotta merge, gotta stop. Okay. I gotta get that speed back up because this was here. Road work. I don't even think any of these roadwork things even... I don't think they randomly spawn on the roads or anything. I think they're just there. But here's the thing. I've learned about this since playing Farming Simulator 19. There was somebody that made a mod for Farming Simulator 19. It was for grape vineyards. And then once Farming Simulator 22 came out, all of a sudden, we got grapes. And that was cool. And then somebody on Farming Simulator 22 made a fish farming mod. And in the first DLC, the first expansion for Farming Simulator 25, they gave us fish farming. Now here's the kicker. Somebody else on Farming Simulator 22, and if you guys look at my channel, one of my live streams for Farming Simulator 22, it's one of the last ones. Also, I heard the train. There was somebody who made a map strictly for coffees, for coffee beans. And it was similar, it had a similar texture and everything to that of the olives. That's why I firmly believe Giants looked at that mod and said, "Yeah, let's do this. If someone can make a mod for coffees as well as being able to have a production for it, then why can't we?" It's the same way I feel like how they feel about when they did the grapes from 19, and then 22 came around and it was actually a base game crop. It wasn't like a DLC or anything. It wasn't an expansion or anything. No, they gave us grapes right away, which was cool. So that's why I firmly believe coffee is coming to 25 now and the second expansion. Now, I also know FarmCom happens in August, I think it was. So we're a little under a month away from that event happening, and then they're going to be showing off the new map. I know that because they do that at FarmCom. They show the expansion, they show the gameplay. If it's like a new farming sim game, they'll show gameplay. If it's a expansion or whatever, they'll show that. So that's why I believe that, yeah, we are going to get probably, I am like 90% sure we're getting coffee. If the map is based in South America, I don't know anything that they could technically do but coffee. And give me a sec. I should probably merge just in case. Yep, I need to stop because there's a guy right there next to me. Oh, you son of a biscuit. I saw you coming up here, but I had to merge. I am sorry. Oh, I was trying to press something to do the cruise control. But I was doing it in the same way that it's done in Farming Simulator. Because I'm talking about it and everything, so. Okay. Man, I'm driving terribly all of a sudden. I know I'm supposed to come up to certain turns and everything. It's just that I'm not anticipating the type of turns I'm anticipating. I'm expecting something completely different. So, if I'm driving terribly for that reason, then basically that's why. Down to 50, there we go. Get that cruise control on at 50, because the speed limit is 55, but I like to go 50 under, or 50 under. Yeah, we're going 5 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. It'll definitely take us freaking 6 hours to get there. No, 5 miles under the actual speed limit that it gives us. I don't think there's any law against going 5 miles slower. I can understand maybe like 10 or 15 or even lower than that, but 5 shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Oh, gotta merge again. We got a car, it's kind of sitting right next to us. Waiting for him to go. Okay, there we go. All right, get in over there. Get over there. Oh, there was another. See, this is the kind of lanes I was expecting back there. This was the kind of lane I was expecting back there. And that's the thing. I've been down this road. As you guys can tell, I've been down here. This is like probably the first road I actually traveled on when I was making deliveries. And it's not any different from going down this way anyway. By the way, so here's the thing. I was hoping to get a contract or a delivery for milk, because I can get milk with this, with the trailer that I have. But as I've been checking these last couple of days, since I gotten the new DLCs and all that, it's been giving me nothing but fruit juice. And I'm like, why? I want to deliver milk, because milk is good for you. But it's been giving me fruit juice, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's like a specific area where they gave you this, so, but it's fine, you know. It's another, oh geez, gotta merge. Anybody next to us? Nope, gotta go over. Okay, I'll be the first to admit this was never here. Oh, he's slowing down. So I guess those are randomly generated around the map. I just assumed they weren't. So yeah, constructions and all that do randomly spawn Can't talk. Gotta merge a little bit over here. Jeez! Just about hit me, pal. I saw that. I'm gonna merge again because I don't trust being in that lane right now. Or do I trust going? No. Turn the blinker off. Also nope, wrong button. There we go. Whoops. I'm paying attention to the speedometer. I'm not seeing where I'm going on the road. Thank God there's no cars next to me, and that was a cop. If I hit somebody, that cop would have got after me for that. I'm trying to pay attention to so many things right now, like making sure I know where I'm supposed to turn, my speed, making sure I'm maintaining my lane, because God forbid I'm not doing that very well. Whoop, see what I mean? That car was right there. Now, I believe Huron, is that what it's called? Huron, sorry. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly, but I think Huron might be one of those cities that when I first played this, that the game kind of lags a bit. So if you guys see any lagging while you're watching this, it's not the video, it's the game itself. And I will probably bring it up if it happens. I might get like little stutters here and there, but if it's like a complete slowdown and like lagging and everything, that's not the video, that's not your internet, that's just the game. That's the game doing it. And I can give you guys further proof. Like I can pause, show you guys like, yeah, see, okay, you can see it's controlling normally. Oh shoot, I gotta go, okay. 40 and get into the other lane. Oh, gotta go 30. Jeez. I was not paying too much attention to what was coming up ahead. Okay. I can see why Jeff Favignano. Oh shoot, what's this up ahead? Oh, that's a traffic stop thing. Okay. This guy must have pulled him over or something. But I can see why Jeff Favignano, because I watch his videos. I watch everything from him. Well, not exactly everything, but a good chunk of it. But you know, when it comes to his American Truck Simulator videos, he tends to talk, and then if he doesn't have anything to talk about, he'll just kind of shut up, play some music or whatever. I technically can't do that, but you know, I at least want to do commentary. It's just I don't know any way to like edit music in here into the video if I need to shut up. It's just that like I don't see myself being able to do that. Since I have a computer and everything, I could theoretically edit music in. Problem is, most of the music I would love to put in here are copyrighted. So I can't really just throw in something like, oh, I'm going to put in Churches, or I'm going to put in Hatsune Miku, or Tato, or, you know, anything like that. Most of that stuff is technically copyrighted anyway, so I can't really do that. How Jeff does it, I don't know. So I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of library that you guys could probably hear that. Great, just great. But anyway, I know in the YouTube studio they have like free music library that you can technically use in your videos. I don't know if I would like anything from those libraries that I would like to put into my video anyway. Mainly because it's stuff like I don't even know. They're probably like some kind of like indie musicians that offer the music for free or something. I really don't know. I don't know. So it's just some of those things where like I can't really do that. Chugga Conroy, when he needs to do a montage, I know he gets music from people that he knows, like Glitch City and what's the other guy? Family Jewels, that's the one. Because they're usually like cover songs of video games and everything, that's probably fine. But knowing knowing Nintendo when it comes to their music, they're pretty protective of their properties. And no duh, you don't say. Yeah, I know Nintendo's been going down water and everything. I don't hate them. I still got a good relationship with those guys. You know, I'm still gonna be a customer of theirs, even after the Switch too, I would imagine. Speaking of which, I know Sony is getting rid of discs in like 2028. Like once the new year comes around, they're dropping discs altogether. Me personally, that doesn't affect me because I like the digital editions for the consoles. Now, I kinda would like to get a disc drive because I have animes that I can't watch without a disc drive, and my most recent console that I was able to use it for, which was the PS4, I can't watch my discs on there right now. I don't know if it's my controller doing it or something, but I just theoretically cannot watch anime on my PS4 anymore, and I don't know why. It does this thing where it's like, I'm not even touching the controller. I could put the controller down in the middle of the floor, not even be anywhere near it, and all of a sudden, like, it starts fast forwarding. And I don't know what's causing it. I would get a new controller, but the problem is that I don't know if those controllers are being sold anymore. I could probably look on GameStop, but those are pre-owned and they probably got their own problems anyway, so I'm not about to go down that rabbit hole. So, anyway, looking at my radar, or my mini-map, we are an hour away from our destination, so we're coming up to Huron pretty quickly. And we've only been traveling for about 32 minutes right now. It's 32 minutes traveling. Actually, it's probably been about like 28 to be honest, because I showed you guys that I got every map because they were all on sale for like 50% off or less. Illinois was the only map that wasn't even on sale. Everything after that it was either 50%, 30%, 10%. That's about it. Maybe a 25, I don't know, but they were pretty good on the sales. I took advantage. I spent probably already like $100 getting all the DLCs. And that's with the maps. Just the maps on their own when I bought them was like $86. And then I bought DLC that would be for the semi-truck, like, certain hauling missions or whatever. Those were probably roughly around the $20 mark, or even just a $30. I think altogether it was $30 because I bought the rest of it this morning, and I think it was roughly about $10 or $12, give or take. So theoretically, it was probably about $110 for everything after the sale went live, and I got paid. And I wasn't expecting this. The last video I did, when we delivered the sugar beets, they didn't even announce the sale yet. I don't think it was announced until like a day or two after I recorded that video and uploaded it. And all of a sudden they said, "Hey, we got this." I don't know what they called it. I think it was like a summertime sale or something like that. And they were like, "Hey, we're going to put all the DLC on sale except for Illinois." I was like, "Great, I'll do it. I'll take it." I love the fact that I'm getting everything now, because that's one of the things I was waiting for. I was waiting for the maps to go on sale before I could be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy them all if I'm lucky. If the sale lasts by the time I got paid. But the thing is, the sale went live before I got paid, and it's still going on to this day. At the time I'm recording this is the 4th of July. I don't know per se. Oh shoot! I did not take a. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I almost forgot the thumbnail. So, Just nothing but desert as far as the eye can see. I mean, this kind of looks good. Kind of do that. The only thing is you can't see the color on the tanker, so but that's okay. Oh, wrong one. This one. There we go. And I will screenshot that, save it for a thumbnail, edit it, whatever. It's fine. I'm glad I remember that before we got to our destination, even though it's just right down the road here, as you can see on the map. You guys probably also see that I got some damage on the semi and the trailer. I think those are the tires being worn right now. I think it's just tire wear. Nothing serious. Okay, we got here's our turn. Now, hopefully, when I make this delivery, there'll be new jobs, depending on whether or not I feel like doing another video. I probably will. I don't have to record any Let's Play stuff tonight. At least I don't think I want to. I'll probably do another American Truck Simulator video. It just depends on what the cargo is. Okay, we want to back it in because that gives us more. Oh, jeez, I'm looking at where. Oh, great. What if I do this? Oh, that's right there. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. Let's try. Let's try. It shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. If we can get the right position. Okay. Maybe if I do this, I don't know if it'll let me go there. Not hitting any invisible barriers, so I guess I can. Okay, let's do this. Carefully do this. Stop. Okay, back it up. Okay. I'm going to straighten it out a little bit. Back it up again. Back it up. Okay. I want to straighten it up. Again, I know that engine sound, but bear with me, okay? It's the only way I can keep it slow at a certain speed. So I don't think there's like engine damage. I doubt there's anything like that in this game. Straighten it out because I saw. Yep, there it is. Okay. We gotta turn it more. We're missing it. Gotta angle it that way. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Should be able to clear it. If I don't turn it too early. Okay, turn it now. Oh, this is actually doing very well. There we go. Turn off the engine and unload. Guess what? I leveled up. Let's see the current job things here quickly. I'm also got the skill point. High value cargo. So there not much companies trust you with high value deliveries. Project cargo, just in time delivery. I got the long distance maxed out. That's the thing there. I could get eco driving and basically keep my fuel consumption to max, or reduce my fuel consumption to the max. Doesn't mean it eliminates it completely. I'd still have to pay for gas. It's just Actually, you know what? I want to go with this. I want to go with the high value cargo. Let's do that and apply. Yes. There. There are no contracts found at this company. All right. Let's do it this way then. Oh, there's milk close by. Why would I do this one? I could probably do this. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do that one in the next video. So I'll see you guys next time for another American Truck Simulator video. I'm the Big LT, by the way. You guys have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.